Welcome back to Made in Northern New York. Ashley has one more drink to make for us. Ashley, what are we making this time?
I do. This time we are making a...
Cheat sheet.
That's fine.
What are we making?
We're making a cinnamon whiskey maple sour.
Ooh.
So that one's also really easy. You're going to take a shaker with some ice. We have some St. Lawrence Spirits bourbon whiskey here. So you'll add about 2 ounces of that. You'll top it off with a little local maple syrup. And then squeeze in a fresh lemon. And then you'll pour it over ice with a cinnamon stick. And I put a little lemon peel in there.
Oh, that looks good. That does look good.
And there you go. You've got your holiday cocktail.
Yay! That looks amazing.
That does look really tasty.
It smells really good
Yeah.
too.
The beautiful thing about the North Country is not only the weather and how everything looks during the winter time, but the volunteer opportunities that there are in the area. And one of the major volunteer opportunities that we have to be thankful for is called Operation Warm. Check it out.
Operation Warm is a national non-for-profit that provides brand new winter coats to kids in communities around the country. Specifically, Coats for Kids is a offshoot partnership with the IAFF where firefighters and firefighter locals throughout the country raise funds and then purchase these coats to be distributed to children. Any point anybody could come to the fire department and make a donation. At Boots Brewing this past month, all tips for charity went towards this year's campaign. And currently we're tracking about 120, 130 coats right now to the local community.
And you said all of the coats are new. Was it different in the past where they used coats prior to this?
No, Operation Warm's whole focus is on brand new coats. In some communities, they even go so far as to have a presentation to the kids where they get to physically cut the tags off, so they get that feeling of, you know, it's theirs, nobody else has owned this. This is their coat specifically for them.
It is just, it's wonderful. I mean, the teachers see a lot of the kids coming in and they really don't have anything. And a lot of teachers normally would put out of pocket, they would buy a coat for a kid by themselves because they saw the need. So this is just an amazing piece that we really, sadly it's very needed in our community. And of course we do get the cold temperatures, so, but yeah, it's just a wonderful piece that we can get these kids coats and just even their basic needs. So we actually have a few things, like over the holidays is when we try to do a little extra help for some families that might need. In the past 13 years at least, we've had, through referrals, through teachers, they just kind of pass on some names of families that might need some extra help. And so we ended up getting donations from, whether it's teachers or out in the community, just word of mouth that people will donate and cover some families for those holidays, and we try to get their basic needs, whether it's a coat or boots or socks or clothes, and we even try to get some interests involved there, so it's really a fun thing, and it's all arranged through the parents, so the kids don't even know where it comes from, but that way we know that the kids are getting what they need.
Is there any way for parents who might want to help donate through the school, is there a way that they can contact you and help?
Absolutely. If they contact the school and ask for myself, I will arrange to have them cover a family. I don't share any names, so, but that I'll give them a list of some things that they could shop for, and then arrange it all through me. Yes, yeah, we'll get it to them.
Being out in the community with the fire department, we see a lot of the kids who have the jackets. It's not that they're all the same. There's variations in the colorings, but for us, we know when we see those kids, especially during the winter months, if they're outside because there's an alarm in their building, we know that we've made a difference, and we don't, actively go over there and talk to them about it, but we see it and we can tell.
Even when we deliver or give the gifts or the coat, everything, we see it directly from the parents even, and the kids, they wear the coats all the time, they wear the items, and the parents, I've had the gamut of emotions, just that they're so thankful that we have something for their kids, because every parent really wants to provide for their kids. To go along with the coats, our retired teachers have been making some mittens for kids, and it's just another way that they're giving back too, and these kids need those mittens, they need those hats, they need the coats, especially in this cold weather.
That is all for our episode. Thank you so much for watching Made in Northern New York Thanksgiving Edition.
Thank you, Matt and Ashley, for sitting down again with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. It was nice to be here.
We have one more thing to do before we end the show.
We have Secret Santa that we're going to draw for next month's episode, all about Christmas. So, we're going to draw some names here, get that going, and then you'll have to tune in to see who we picked for our Secret Santa.
We haven't established a budget here either, right?
No.
$1,000.
Well, if it's for me, it's... I have standards.
However much a puppy costs, that's how much it should be.
Everybody
Alright.
check and see.
Make sure we got someone else instead of our own.
I'm excited.
Alright, cool.
And let's end off this episode the right way.
Yes.
Here we go.
Grab a glass.
Go take my drink, Matt.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Happy
New Year.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.